Shalom, Kahala, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rakakadash. All praises and glory definitely do, especially in the times we're living in. Much honors and respects to the apostles and others, a great millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, rightfully dividing the word of truth. You do that through your precepts. I say Shalom. Back for another quick four-part lesson. It's going to be titled Prophecy, the Divine Inspiration. Let's get started. We're going to start here in 1 Timothy 4:14. Neglect not the gift that is in thee. Okay? And if you people don't understand that, well, again, certain men amongst the nation of Israel, among the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, they were sanctified, which means they were made holy and separate from the rest of mankind, okay, and ordained, all right? They were decreed prophets unto the nations. When did this blessing happen to certain persons amongst Israel, which would be known as God's elect, all right? And this is the definition when you look up the word election, okay? It's not dealing with all 18 nations, not dealing with the whole world. It's dealing with certain individuals that were chosen in the heavens, and they were blessed, sanctified, and ordained to be prophets unto the nations. Okay? And that's who the Lord is dealing with. All right? And this is all in the scriptures, people. All right? All you got to do is go into, right here in the blue letter, which we're reading out of, and go into the word election. All right? So, neglect not the gift that is in thee. So everyone has been given a measure, a portion of spiritual gifts, spiritual discernment, faith, okay, so on and so forth, all right? So neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, okay? What you need to understand is that this is your birthright as being the nation of Israel among you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. It is your birthright to be the immortal God, kings, and priests of the earth, which is as prophesied in the scriptures, as promised unto your forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Do you people understand all that? You can go right back to the birthright in Genesis, all right? Start at the Genesis 25th chapter, all right? When you get to the 27th chapter, it will tell you, all right, that, again, we were given these promises. It was promised, unto Jacob, all right, which was the promise that was given unto Abraham, all right, as well as unto Isaac, okay? And it was given unto Jacob, that same promise, all right, that Esau, Edom, right, Jacob's brother, Esau, would have to bow down, and his brethren, to us. Do you understand? All right? So it's all by prophecy, people. Again, rulership is a part of your inheritance, all right, to rule, all right, to be immortal God, kings, and priests. Anyway, we're going to go into the word prophecy, all right? And we'll do that when we come back, all right? I'm going to give you some precepts real quick with laying on of the hands of the presbytery. So give me a minute here, all right? All right, you see what it says here? Ephesians 4:7. But unto every one of us, which would be the us is talking about not just the nation of Israel, but in particular who? The elect of Israelites, all right? Because they're the only ones who are going to come into the truth, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures, all right? The mysteries, all right? So, but unto every one of us it is given grace, right? Which would be mercy, right? According to the measure of the gift of Yahushua the Mashiach, all right? So, give me a minute. Okay. This is Ephesians 3:7. Wherefore I was made a minister See? Okay? You know, a prophet unto the nations, right? There, whereof I was made a minister according to the gift of grace, right? Through the mercies of the Most High, given unto me, right? Starting with our elders on down, right? Going back to Abba Bivens, right? At One West, and all to the men that came under him, all right? You know, they were known as the Seven originally, and then, you know, you get eventually to Elder Apostle Tahar, Gabar, you know, Ramlab, Rakar, all right, the bishops in Connecticut, all right. So, unto me by the effectual working of his power. You see that? You understand that? Okay? All right? Doesn't it say that we're going to be the mortal God, kings, and priests of the earth? That we are, as it is written, we are gods. Do you understand that, people? All right? Give me a minute. All right. This one you cannot see, but I'm reading it anyway. This is 2 Corinthians 9 and 15. Thanks be to the Most High power, right? The God power, for his unspeakable gift. And again, people, like we always say, St. John's 3:27, right? And John answered and said, a man can receive nothing except it be given to him from the heavens. Do you understand? And that includes your gifts, right? The gift of faith, which is a gift. The gift of spiritual discernment. Do you understand? All right? And every measure and portion, you know, each is given differently to each and every man. But with that comes what? Accountability and responsibility, people. We'll be right back with part 2. Shalom.